Welcome back. The holidays are over, but perhaps you still have a lot of leftovers in the kitchen. So we have a perfect solution for you. Owner and founder of Minga Provisions, Chef Eric Chiappetta, recently joined us in the MHL kitchen with a delicious recipe. So glad to have you here.
You as well.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good in this studio. It's been a long time since the studio smelled this nice.
Good. This is going to be a fun one. We've been doing a couple of things with the Rustik Oven, a new bread company that just debuted in Denver. And I just picked up all of their stuff over at Safeway a couple of days ago. Great stuff. 12-day shelf life on it, which is kind of bizarre, especially because I don't eat a ton of bread. And I'm single, so if I go and buy a loaf of bread at this grocery store, I got like 2 days on it. So this stuff's got 12-day shelf life on it, handcrafted European style. So today, one of the things that I wanted to do was, we always have these after Thanksgiving sandwiches.
Yes.
It's like the best part of Thanksgiving. So you take all the leftovers, make this fantastic sandwich, and then you sit in front of the TV and mow. I wanted to do the same thing for all the holidays that happen in December.
Okay.
So we always have a charcuterie board.
Right.
So one of the things we want to do is I'm going to use the Artisan White today from the Rustik Oven.
Okay.
So we're going to go mayo down because everybody loves mayo, and I kind of build this in a pan so that it's almost like a grilled cheese. Okay. So we want to go a little bit of provolone. If we had turkey.
You're going to add the turkey.
We're going to go turkey. We're going to go ham.
Oh yeah, if you have the spiral ham around Christmas or something.
And all of this is like mix and match as much as you want to, because we're going to get to the fun part. Off the charcuterie board, we're going to go straight prosciutto.
Yum.
A little bit of copa. And of course, hard salami.
And you're just sort of making you're just taking everything that you could have used with this rustic bread, right? And just kind of just making another meal basically out of it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So this is going to be a baked sandwich. It's almost in the spirit of a muffaletta sandwich.
Oh yeah.
So with all these meats and cheeses on there, and then we're going to add what I actually use is my Minga giardiniera. This is what started the company. If you don't know what giardiniera is, that's one of the reasons why I started doing it in Denver.
It's a jar of goodness is what it is.
It is. Sport peppers, onions, peppers, olive oil, red wine vinegar. It's kind of like marinated Italian vegetables, awesome on any meat sandwich.
Okay. Okay.
I also do oven-dried tomatoes. So if you have those that came on your charcuterie board, if you didn't, call me. I got you.
Do you want to talk a little bit about Minga Provisions?
Sure. We started kind of out of COVID. I had restaurants before, and we used to sell my giardiniera and my garlic dill pickles out of my restaurants. So I was like, you know, I got nothing else to do, so let's do this now.
Right.
And we just started selling like crazy, and I could not keep up. So we got a commercial kitchen now, and we're legitimate. So we just keep going.
Just keep, well, you've got to. Hey, everyone's got to pivot these days, right? Kind of just so we can all keep going.
It is.
And you're working with Rustik Oven, right? So this is, why do you like these breads so much? You
know, they're handcrafted. It's a European style bread. Like I mentioned, they've got a 12-day shelf life on it, so it lasts forever. More importantly, it's non-GMO, project verified. So all the stuff on here is amazingly good and good for you. They use like a 14-hour ferment on it and a slow bake. It's just ridiculously good bread. One of the reasons why I wanted to pile a bunch of stuff on here, I really wanted to kind of showcase the bread's like, it's not going to break on you. It's not wimpy whatsoever. Like this is the real deal.
And now, can we just get this? You said you just got this at the grocery store before you came over, right?
I got it at Safeway.
Safeway. Okay, so you can just, it's not like we have to go to some specialty store to pick this stuff up, right? Okay, and that smell I'm smelling really is just the bread, because that's the only thing touching the grill right now.
So I do a little...
Ooh, a little char.
That's okay.
No, I like it.
This is the fun part.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
So I butter one side of the bread, but I also put oil into the bottom of the pan. Okay. So that'll reduce that thing where it's not breaking up on you or burning. And then I give it a nice little touch like this, flip it over, and if you want to finish it in the oven, you can. If you can't wait, just let it melt, and you got got yourself a good sandwich.
Oh, it smells so good. And just having all, and talk about the, just real fast before we go, the texture of what you brought in here with your pickles and all of that.
You know, when it bakes off like this, all of those good things, the oils from the fat, from the meats, they start to come out. The giardiniera is nice and spicy, so you've got a good spicy component to it. The red onions and the tomatoes bring out the sweetness to it. And then you got to put greens on it too, because, you know.
All right, you heard it from Chef Eric. Visit mingaprovisions.com to purchase their great products. You can find the Rustik Oven bread in your local grocery store or visit them online at therustikoven.com. They paid for today's segment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.